Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for now. Today is May 8th. I actually put an earlier one on for May 8th. I was going through the entire morning thinking that it was May 8th. Got to work, was at work for about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and I said, so when do we get paid? They said, we get paid tomorrow on the 8th. I said, today's the 8th. They said, no, Todd, today is the 7th. And I'm like, oh, some days are like that. And yesterday was one of those. Path to Progress is all about recognizing that the steps that we take lead us to places where we can have little victories on the course of the day. And today, one of the rules that I've been thinking of, because I've been talking about some rules, and you know, the reality is that these rules are they're like Gibbs rules from NCIS. If any of you watch NCIS, then you'll recognize that, you know, the rules are kind of the rules, and there's 50 of them, and maybe not quite 50, but the rules are the rules, and the rules kind of give some guidance to the way things shape and come through. Today I've been thinking a lot, actually in the last 24 hours, I've been thinking a lot about the truth, and about how two things can be true at the same time, even if they seem to be mutually exclusive. I had a situation where a boss looked at me and said, "You are brilliant and you suck." She said, those statements are both true. And that boss was absolutely right. Although I would have said it somewhat different. I probably would have said, you're brilliant, but your performance sucks. Those two things for me during that period of time when I was working with that particular boss, the idea of two truths. I can be a good person and I may not be a good fit for the position, which eventually was how it turned out, can be true. But there are so many other ways that this idea that two seemingly mutually exclusive ideas can be both true. For instance, I can be a very, very successful human being and be having a difficult time. They're not, just because I'm having a difficult time doesn't eliminate all of the successes that I may have experienced in the past. And the reason that that's important is because in the moment where I'm struggling to believe that things are going right, that can steal all of the energy, enthusiasm, and capability to make progress in the moment. Yesterday was one of those. It took me everything I had yesterday to continue to move forward against a stream of negative energy. I ended the day feeling like I was just holding still. It was a rough day. And I got things done. I didn't sleep much in the last 2 days. In the last 48 hours, I think I've gotten 9 hours of sleep. So I'm not getting a lot of sleep right now. But that's okay because I'm making progress, and that's not going to be the way it is forever. But this idea that two things that appear mutually exclusive can still be true, it's powerful, and it's allowing me to have enough energy that I feel like I might be able to make progress today. I share that with you because it's on my mind, and if it's useful for you, fantastic. If it's not useful for you at this point in time, I believe that it may be useful in the future. And so hopefully this will be something that will sit in your mind like an earworm and come back and visit you later on in the day when the time comes. Hey, if that happens, give us a note. Let us know. For the 5 of you that watch this, let me know. And share this video out with at least one person so that maybe we can get 10 people with us going on this path to progress together, so that we can see how things evolve. In the meantime, this has been the Path to Progress. My name is Todd Wente. Nullum Diem. We'll see you next time.